So for our next topic, so speaking of other tech giants, so we were just talking about Google earlier. Now it's about Amazon. Now, obviously, Amazon is known for their e-commerce platform for selling different a variety of products, from tech to clothing and so forth, right? And one of their key products that they're selling primarily online is books. You know, whether you're fond of reading fiction, non-fiction books, and obviously this go against to the typical where you typically buy your books in a bookstores, right? And this has already hampered the retail industry, to name a few, and now bookstores are you know in the roads of similar how retailers are going in the way of being extinct, right? And according to the American Booksellers Association, so let's see here that there you go. And according to the American Booksellers Association, has launched an advertising campaign against Amazon to alert the public to what it calls the growing danger that bookstores are under. Obviously, the convenience of purchasing items online is so enticing that there's always a what do you call this unintended consequence, like in the case of retailers or bookstores at that would have a decrease in their sales. Now, is it the fault of Amazon by providing value to their customers? Now, obviously, they're just doing their job by providing better service to customers who prefer convenience over having to go to the actual store and purchase the books. But obviously, on the other hand, you miss out interacting with actual people who are knowledgeable in terms of what do you call this well knowledgeable in terms of the books that you are looking for and what types of books you're looking for. In the case of Amazon, obviously they're using algorithms, AI machines to analyze your preference, and they would give you a recommendation as to what you can do. Now, if you're comfortable with that approach, then it's okay. But for the majority, people still do like to interact with other people, and I think maybe the bookstores needs to find a way to innovate as well, similar how Amazon is providing value to their customers. And is there an easy answer to this? Simply that the American Booksellers Association cannot simply blame solely on Amazon on the result, but obviously if Amazon on their part is trying to squeeze out competition so that they'll be the only online bookstores in the market, then that's another issue altogether. But I think the US bookstores have a strong case in terms of you know especially with the pandemic that's going on. Many businesses have to shut down, and it's more likely that more businesses will be affected here, whether in the short run or in the long run. And obviously the issue here is that the loss of jobs and tax dollars is significant to community centers. Obviously, having a brick and mortar store, you hire people, you generate revenue and help the community. But it is what it is. And bookstores turnover are down by as much as 31%. And how long before they can recover, we'll still have to wait and